Today I'm blessed to share the story of a beautiful woman from our church, Ailsa Yates, in our Vision Sports segment. Ailsa has an amazing gift for writing poetry and shares this morning how this gift from God came to be. Here is Ailsa's words. Hi, I have been asked to share something for this morning's Vision Spot, so here goes. This account refers to the time I received the gift of being able to write poems for God and how He has blessed me and others through this gift. It came as a result of my need to have a gift to give God. He does not require gifts from us, but some of us feel a need to have something to give, and He is gracious enough to meet even these needs. These poems are not mine, though they bear my name. I cannot claim the glory, for I know that they and the ability to write them are a gift from God. Not every poem is a direct inspiration from Him. Many are, but others cover my heart cries or requests for a certain subject. They now ask God for His help and inspiration. Some come easily, others require work, but none is included unless I'm sure it is honouring God. This gift was birthed January 25th, 1996. I went with a friend to a midweek meeting where the guest preacher spoke on creativity within the church. After the address, he called for people to go forward for prayer for an increase in their creativity for the Lord. At this stage, I was still very much a coward, nervous of altar calls. Well hidden, 6 rows back, and right in the middle of a row, I felt safe. I had not counted on God's involvement. He was telling me to go forward for poetry. I protested that I didn't write poetry. Any I'd written at school hadn't even made it to the school magazine. He persisted. I took another tack. It's too hard. I'd have to push past everyone and walk all that way on my own. No problem. He just caused more people to go forward and more chairs to be removed until I was on the front row. Now will you go forward, he said. It's only a few steps and you certainly won't be on your own as I will be with you all the way. How could I refuse? I went forward and was prayed for. The Lord spoke to me of the pleasure I have always gained from hearing and reading poetry. He wanted to give me the gift of being able to write it. Who in their right mind would knock back an offer like that? Now the Lord dealt with a fear which had plagued me for over 35 years and was most active between 2 to 4 a.m. It is no coincidence that this is often when the Lord wakes me for a poem, though I only made this connection much later. My first poem came in the early hours of the following morning. Clouds was not entirely new, though I'm not sure when I recognised parts of it. There was a time as a teenager when, though searching for God and so hungry for Him, I was convinced I could never be acceptable to Him. Alone with my thoughts in the back of my parents' car, travelling home of an evening from a day in the country, I would gaze at the gradually darkening sky, and as the first stars began to appear, I would imagine God peeping down at us. I recognised the phrases, "The clouds of night are drifting, and the stars of night are shining." And in that distant verse, God was peeping through those stars. Perhaps He was planting a seed in me then. Maybe I should have responded then. But the Lord knows the plans He has for us. And if we miss an opportunity through ignorance, fear, or circumstance, He will give us a second, third, fourth, or as many chances as we need. All He needs is a willing heart, and He will be there instantly to bless us and give us fresh opportunities to draw closer to Him and grow. In our likeness to Christ, our confidence in ourselves through Him, and in our ability to reach out to others for Him. Through the years since, He has used these poems in many ways. I've been able to share them online, in meetings or home league, which is ladies groups, at camps, or just one-to-one for special occasions. There have been times when I've had requests for poems on a particular subject, or when someone's circumstance has touched my heart, and I have asked God specifically for a poem to meet that need, and He has proved, naturally, to be faithful in meeting that need. I have heard back at times how they have touched others at times that they needed it most, and I am hopeful that there are many more that I do not know about. As you hear this testimony, may God use it to bless you. May it touch your heart and enrich your walk with the Lord, and may you be encouraged to reach out and grasp every opportunity He has for you. God bless you. Ailsa Yates. Ailsa, may God continue to bring blessing from your creative gift. May God continue to bless you, and may He bring many, many more prophetic words out of your poems, we pray, in the future.